1 Foot Drive. We're back. Tame, Duvall, I unknown. This week we got a recap Zurich. Our Think Like the Pro segment. We're at Trump Dourals. We're going to talk about playing in the wind. We got standings, picks, recaps, where we at. Maybe a little punishment talk. We got to get that settled. We can't leave this hanging out there forever. And that little player pretender going for 4 in a row. So, gentlemen, how we doing? Duvall, how was your weekend?
Oh, fantastic. I don't even know what I did, to be honest with you.
That's how good it was.
Yeah, it was just, I watched the end of the Zurich, which was nice.
Yeah.
Other than that, man, I feel like we did stuff, but
I remember seeing a picture of the baby at the beach or something like that.
I was not there. My wife took the baby to the beach. Yes, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, Sunday they went to the beach and hung out with the other fam, and I took a little couple-hour dad time and
nice.
Said I'm gonna hang out. So it was nice. Yeah, it was nice. I had a great weekend. Tony, what about yourself, buddy?
Yeah. Solid weekend. Got to take in a great Sabres game on Sunday with some buddies. So that was nice. But yeah, good weekend. How about you, Mike?
Yeah, just grinding at the club. We had a shower. We did a Sabre special. We were open for golf. So that's when it's not raining. We're starting to put some rounds through. And then through all that, I would get, golf swings. Somebody just standing in their boxers taking golf swings sent to me.
Hey, guys.
It was some type of, I don't know what we were supposed to comment. Like,
put that on the Instagram, man.
Yeah,
Andy sends us literally a picture or a video of himself hitting golf balls in his garage in his boxers. Like, that's the content we need, right?
I think I had shorts on, didn't I?
I don't know. They're short
boxers. Yeah, they're pretty
All
short.
My shorts are short.
The old 4-inch inseam, you know?
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm looking at.
I was worried that on the follow-through we were going to see a little too much, but, you squeeze the cheeks just nicely to hold everything in, so that was good.
You got to get the inside of the thighs touching, you know what I mean? That's how we work it.
Well, it was good, though. I think I sent you, like, trying to analyze the swing and help you out. Like, it was super easy to connect the dots with the back hair, like where the shoulders are rotating through. You could just, it's like having all those little 3D markers everywhere. It was great.
Listen, it's DIY sensors. That's all it is.
That's
exactly what I said. Yeah.
Moves looking good.
Just grinding out there. Taking some time.
Unbelievable. So, well, good boys. So, Andy, you said you watched the Zurich. We had the Fitz brothers take it down. What was your takeaway from the event this week?
Man, it was kind of up and down. It was a little bit of a roller coaster. I really thought that they were going to give it away, but I give Alex Fitzpatrick a lot of credit. He hit a couple of very good golf shots coming down the stretch. He hit a flop shot from behind the green that was absolutely silly, and gave his brother a tap in, and then 17 just hit a phenomenal, I think it was a 7-iron. He hit into the middle of the green there, like probably 20 feet right of the hole. All of his other shots were kind of bailed out a little bit, so I kind of thought that was going to be the shot. It was going to be another, up and down play for Matt, but I have to tell you, I've been giving this guy a lot of grief lately.
Yeah, let's hear it.
And if you put yourself in those positions enough, you just manage to pull it off. But I will say, it was a conventional grip shot on the last hole out of the bunker. It was not cross-handed. So
that's what he does out of the bunker. Yeah.
I know. But yeah, he hit a phenomenal golf shot to secure. And just a cool story, right? I mean, your brother, now they get to they're going to be traveling together. The family's going to be closer. He's got status, all that stuff. So Firestone. What do you got?
Yeah, I just don't know how these guys are brothers. Like the hands that Alex has is insane, man. Like what? Like just go hang out with your bro. What are you doing, Maddie? Like he's one of the nastiest short game. Like I remember watching him hit these crazy. He's got the face like backwards, right? And the ball is lined up on the hosel and he hits this crazy from like really tight lie flop shot with like crazy spin and goes like 2 feet,
Yeah.
and it's just that dude has hands, man. But yeah, it's awesome watching him work. It'll be great to watch him on the tour now. I'm sure he's gonna get a bunch more TV time. He's gonna be hitting some fun shots. It's like man, if you could combine those two golfers, wow. That'd be a tough guy to beat.
Yeah, they
But
wouldn't lose. They wouldn't lose.
alas, I guess they split the gene pool pretty evenly. But
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild how different their moves are, right?
yeah,
I
for
mean,
sure.
Alex's move is very plane worthy, and Matt's just kind of like working his style and getting it back down the way that he knows how to do it, and they both do it well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike, did you catch any of the coverage?
I caught by the time I got home Sunday. I think I flipped it on to watch like the last two holes or something, and I think just not my view, but just the thing I thought surprising about Fitzpatrick, because I don't watch a lot of golf, was how much he jumps with his left foot to the left with a driver. Like he is up and his back foot is just like retreating left. And I know
Yeah.
that's like the new thing where you're using the ground forces and you're doing the whole thing, but I didn't realize he did it to that extent. He bombs it. He's hitting it out there
Oh yeah.
confidently too.
The stacker.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, it
something.
helps him. Definitely helps him get it, working left and
Yeah,
controlling the face and everything. So yeah,
yeah.
he was working on it. I don't know who what I can't remember who his coach is, but they showed a Instagram and he was like jumping out of like 8 irons. He was swinging 8 irons and like he was jumping out of them, and it was
That's the way. That's where you start, man. That's where you start. Juniors out there, if you want to speed train, like start with your mid short irons and rip it, dude, rip it.
rip and rip.
That's it. Figure out how to make really solid contact when you're going 110. And then go to the longer clubs. That's it.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
I like it.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, so my big takeaway was, what do we think of the scoring? Pretty phenomenal, right? 30, 33 under, whatever they are at.
Yeah, I mean, that's professional golfers playing 2 days of best ball
Yeah.
plus like I don't know. I almost think alt shot is like freeing up for them in a way. I don't know. What do you think about that, Andy?
I I think it's I think it's wild that they shot 9 under. I think they shot like 9 under in alternate shot or something, or 7 under. I think the
They
second day in
did.
alternate shot, right? Um, I think that's just comfort with your partner. I think that's if you can leave the stories in the bag and let it fly, then um, it just really doesn't matter at that point, right? You just go out and do whatever you can control. You just go and do.
Mhm.
I don't know if it frees everybody up. I'm not sure. I don't play enough alternate shot, but um,
I know.
I
I wish it was more common to play alternate shot. I think it's such a fun format.
you see it in the Ryder Cup, right? And it's
Mm-hmm.
Well, we did it in Orlando this year. It was a riot.
that that is
Yeah, a
true.
That's what
blast.
I mean. It's so fun. It's so
That is
fun.
true.
Yeah,
Um,
it was really fun.
I kind of feel like I want to make sure I get it in play, and depending on like I kind of think too, depending on who your partner is, if where their strengths and weaknesses are. Like if you've got somebody that's maybe struggles around the greens, you're trying to dial in to make sure you're hitting greens for them
Yes.
and
But
whatnot.
So, yes, and I think to your point, like it brings you into that shot. Like
Agreed.
I think as golfers, we can get caught up in the whole hole and like what score we want to make on the hole, and we forget about just dialing in for that shot, that tee shot, then just compartmentalize.
Yeah.
So in that way, I think it can be kind of freeing.
Yeah, I mean, if you can just dial in the process, you're good to go.
Yes.
Yep.
It's exactly how everybody's trying to work. So,
Definitely
Mike, what do
focus.
you think? How do you feel when you play alternate shot?
Definitely got to focus on the hole. That's for sure. I think you're well said, Tony. You have to have. It all depends on your partner and playing to their strengths or weaknesses, like you said, Duvall. Like your partner down there, cart girl, 3 transfusions, and he turns into a tour player. So, I mean, you just got to know how to feed the beast, what's motivating, and keep them going, right?
I agree. Give us
But
just dial
yeah.
it.
So back to my the question I posed you guys about the scoring and the different stuff like that. So
Yeah.
my take from the Zurich is a thank you to the PGA Tour for once again making the right call and playing a little preferred lies and taking the mud balls out of the game. So thank you for that, PGA Tour. Thanks for that scoring. Tony enjoyed the scoring, I see. Andy enjoyed the scoring. Thanks for good TV, PGA Tour, and not having mud balls decide the Zurich. So appreciate that. That was my take.
Just set it up, Tony. He just set
Don't
it up.
I'm not taking the bait. I'm not taking the bait.
You already did. You swallowed it twice.
It's spring. We've had the wettest April. I'm out there playing the ball down. People are looking at me sideways. I'm like, bro, what? This is golf, man. This is golf. You gotta figure it out.
I love it.
You can't show up to a tournament and expect them to play preferred lies. That's all. That's my argument. It's like you need to be ready for crap. Like you never know.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. But if you want your product and TV ratings, preferred lies, baby. Birdies and Eagles sell sponsorship. Mudball bogeys
Well,
don't do shit.
are they gonna implement the divot rule? Did you guys hear about this?
I would love it if they did.
Now this is an official USGA change. Am I mistaken, or you've heard about this? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I've heard about it. And I'm pretty positive. I read it 2 different ways. I wanted to get clarification before I spoke on it.
Yeah.
But when you read it, you could take it 2 different ways. Like one way you read it, I think it was just for the pitch mark where your ball hits and it rolls back into somebody else's ball mark.
Okay.
So I think that's what it was. But you can loosely read it, and the word they used, you could take that as it meaning divot. So I got to look into it further and just try to. I'm not the best at English, so I just got to reread it and figure it out. But I don't know what your take is with it.
I didn't even hear about this.
From what I understand, it's like an optional local rule that you can institute that you have the ability, if your playing partners agree that you're in somebody else's divot, sand-filled divot or otherwise, you have the ability to take it as free relief, ground under repair.
I'm pretty sure that they do that at Bears Club.
Sign me up.
Jack implemented that at Bears Club.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
I mean, for local like clubs and stuff, Boston just scored, boys.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now.
Sorry, we're in the middle of watching, also kind of recording, and
CB. Unbelievable.
Is he at the game?
He is.
Of course.
I love him.
And then we have what? We have so they go game 6 back in Boston now?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I think it goes 2-2-1-1-1.
Yeah. Sunday. I think they. Wait, no. I forget. I don't know.
It's either Thursday or Friday. Is
I think
back
it's
in
another
Boston.
4-day off. So whatever that is.
Well, we're on Tuesday, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so they could be Sunday again.
No, I think it goes. I think it goes either Thursday, Sunday, or Friday, Sunday. They just got 2 days off, right?
Yes.
So
yeah, they just got their
so I
days
think
off.
they go. I think they go back to 2 days, and then maybe the final is the 2 day off, or it goes back 1 day off and then 2 days. But I'm not sure
Yeah,
I'm not
because I think
sure yet.
Sunday's at home, right? I think that's what we talked about before. Sunday
Game
was
7, yeah, would be at home, yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
So
anyways, but
Let me let's take a break. I'll take this Sabres jersey off, sweatshirt off.
sounds good.
Luckily, I kept the price tag on it, so I can maybe take it back after the series is over,
wow.
if
Well-
need.
Wow.
Well, just to wrap it up. So we're all in consensus that you should be able to take your ball out of a sandfield, did it?
Yeah, sign me up.
At home, sure.
Yeah.
I don't
Anyway.
think in a golf tournament, but
Anywhere, anytime.
You think in tournaments as well, Mike?
do you pose that? Do you suppose that it could cause some issues on what a divot is and what a divot isn't, and guys are just going to continuously be sitting there going, "Oh, I think it's this," and here's this and that.
I think a divot's pretty obvious and clear. And that's why you have rules officials make the last call.
Yeah, the issue is a rules official is supposed to be somebody who gives the information on what the rule is and doesn't necessarily always make a decision. So, you would have one official that has what I think a divot is and what the definition is, and then another one that's going to make an interpretation call. So it would have to be like a very pronounced rule. Like,
I feel like your playing partner would have to agree, right?
The divot.
I don't know.
I agree though. I don't think you should be able to move your ball, and if you're playing it down, you're playing it down.
I don't think you should be able to move your ball out of a divot in a tournament. If you want to make it a local rule, I'm totally okay with that. But
yeah, I agree. I mean,
Mike's yawning. Mike's yawning.
Well, that'll wrap up our discussion.
That's fantastic. We'll agree to disagree. Yeah, there we go.
That's it. Yeah,
there you go.
I'm not going to burn 50 minutes saying I'm right and you're wrong, and you're saying I'm right and you're wrong, and you're wrong and I'm right. Yeah.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
Great Zurich. Congrats to the Fitz brothers.
I agree. Yeah. It was a good. Hey, listen, you know who gets the most out of that is his brother. So,
yeah, I'm happy for him.
Yeah. I mean, opens up another tour card over on the DP World Tour. And, there's going to be another PGA, an extra guy getting a PGA Tour card over there possibly this year. So,
love it.
It's great. All right, boys.
Excellent. All right. Well, on to our next segment. Think like a pro. This week we're at Trump Doral. It has been 10 years since they've been at Trump Doral. The last time was 2016. Anybody remember the gentleman who won in 2016? Defending champion?
Adam Scott.
Yes, you are right.
Oh.
So they're playing it at par 72, 7,700 yards, 77.39. They have a par 5 that's
Is that all?
8 and 667. So it's now a super big boy course. So as we know, in Florida, it blows and the wind goes too. So it'll be windy. What do you boys think? Tony, what's some advice you would give somebody for playing in the wind?
Okay. So I had a couple things. My favorite saying ever, and this is like the simple like baseline thing.
When it's breezy, swing easy.
Yes, absolutely.
Are you right?
love it too, right? It's so good. It's so good. When it's breezy, swing easy, right? So there's so many reasons for that, and we don't have to get super technical into like all the spin rates and shit like that, but just know like there's a reason why that saying is so awesome, and it's been passed down, I'm sure, from generation to generation. Like just something to know, like playing into the wind and playing downwind is going to totally change your curvature of your golf ball. You know, I think people don't understand, if you have a little bit of curve going into the wind, it's going to be exaggerated, especially in a high wind situation, to the nth degree. So you have to play and understand your miss so much more in the wind than when it's calm. And that's, I think, why Tiger talks about like let it blow, because, you know, there's guys out here who are just faking it, right? Which means they don't understand how to control their miss. And that was what he was so good at. But so that's the big thing. Like, you know, just know your shot pattern. Just know where the trouble is. Take an extra second where you need to miss it, and just don't be a hero. Don't be a hero. And then I think a lot of people don't give as much credit to how much wind can play a factor. Like how to calculate hurt and help is like something that can be simple, but I think people don't give enough credit to win in their face, and they give too much credence to help. So always, I would say, if you're playing into the wind, just take a little extra. And if you're playing downwind, don't think you're going to get that much help. That would be my best advice. A couple things there. What about you, Andy?
Yeah, touching on that, I think misses are key when it comes to playing in the wind. Because it's twofold, right? When you're playing with no wind, you have to understand where to miss the golf shot. When you're playing with wind, there's two factors. You have to take into one, you sometimes just can't control. You have to take into consideration how much the ball is actually going to blow, like you said, or the wind's going to blow and move the golf ball. So sometimes your best leave is, right of the green. It's almost like a pitch shot. Or as you're talking, when it comes to downwind and playing into the wind, understanding if you hit it high or if you hit it low. If you're a low ball player, into the wind, you're going to hit it a little bit further, and downwind, you're probably going to hit it a little bit shorter, relatively speaking. So, I mean, you kind of nailed it with everything. I think trying to think about your next shot. So starting from green, working your way back, and then playing the hole in that direction when it comes to wind, whether it's downwind, do we need driver? Can we play a shorter club and still reach a spot that we're comfortable hitting a second shot into? Are we taking enough club, and, do we have a half swing? Do we have a knockdown shot? And just kind of understanding what our game is and how we do things in that manner. So, I like kind of just almost moving your targets further and further away from where trouble would be, even if that means possibly having a pitch shot or putting from off the green, something to that extent. Mike, what do you think?
Yeah, I like that, boys. That's all. That's all good stuff. I think just to echo what you're saying, and then maybe take it a little step further, like into the wind. The number one goal that you want is not to allow your ball to bloom. It's death, and you no longer have control over your ball. So you guys are talking about controlling your ball. So that's got to be your number one goal when you're going into the wind, is not ballooning it and getting it spinny. So how do we do that? You got to play it a hair back in your stance. If it's a 7-iron shot, maybe you take a 5-iron and grip down. So that way the club is a little shorter, so that'll help you flight it a little bit. And then, swing with ease into the breeze, right? There's a bunch of different things you say with that. I like to feel that my hands are totally out of the shot. And that would be swinging a little easier. So like 3/4 to 3/4. And that'll help flight it down. It'll help take some of the spin off of it. So that way you get more of a penetrating flight. And the biggest thing when you take the shorter or the more club is that you're just trying not to have the ball balloon, okay? And then the opposite, when you're downwind, like the wind will reduce your spin and reduce loft. So it'll give you like that knuckleball where it falls out of the sky sometimes when you hit that. And that's just because there's not enough spin or lift on the ball because the wind is taking it off of there. So some things to combat that would be move the ball a little forward in your stance and try to hit it higher. So that way you counteract the lift and hopefully you get a little more spin to take advantage of the wind and send it. And then you got to play when it lands, you got to play for it to roll out. Because like we said, there's not going to be a lot of spin on a shot that's downwind. So you got to play, if the pin's in the back, you got to play maybe not only one less club, but you might be playing a front yardage to the green, knowing that it's going to hit and roll out a little bit. So those are some of the strategies like Andy was talking about, play from the whole back. Those are some things to think about. Crosswinds, they're diabolical because cross in, cross help, there's all different diagonals and ways to do it. I would echo you guys would just be super conservative with your spots. Give yourself plenty of starting room. If you can control your ball enough, you could actually play a draw into a left or right wind if you're a right-handed player and try to have the wind then you can start. Your next level is then 1, if you can't really control your ball, you got to play for it. And then 2, if you can control your ball, now maybe you want to carve a shot into the wind so it holds a little straighter. If you want to use the wind, there's that's a whole other podcast there.
Yeah, definitely.
Which I'm down for, by the way.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And the last thing I would touch on that goes overlooked when it's super windy is your short game. Do not underestimate the wind in your short game and the effect of it. When you're chipping and pitching, you definitely got to keep it lower. You could have like a little 30-yard shot and you try to hit that lob wedge. You might miss the green if you're trying to be aggressive, right? And you're not. So I like to try to keep it, the ground is your friend and all that stuff usually, but even more so when it's windy, whether it's down or in, because it'll affect the chip shots. Then when you're putting, and even when you're chipping, you want to get a wider stance, have a good solid base, and make sure when you're putting to give that ball a pop into the wind. That way you get nice solid contact. So I jammed about a half hour's worth of stuff into about 3.5 minutes there. But that's if you rewind it a couple times, you could maybe get re-listen to it a couple times. But that's a very fast, abbreviated some tips that I would do just a little more in depth with playing the wind.
No, yeah, true. and I think, with everything that we've said, practice on the range. Think, even if it's not windy or if you're just hitting some golf balls, take out a 5-iron and look at the 150 marker. Like if you hit 7-iron 150, take your 5-iron out and choke down and try to make like a smooth swing and hit it to the 150 marker. Even if it's a couple of shots, like I'm not saying go out there and spend hours trying to do this, but getting out onto the golf course and just grabbing a club, choking it down, or, trying to do something different that you're not used to doing is usually a recipe for disaster. So just, moving it in that direction, trying to do certain things on the range that maybe you wouldn't do. Or if you're just out kind of messing around, playing a few holes, try some different shots and try to see where they end up and what the patterns are and all of that. So, yeah. I love it, boys. Love it.
Nice, boys. Well, hopefully you learned something from the Think Like a Pro segment. It's a new one for us. Second week we're doing it. Hit that like button. Hit that share button if you If you heard something that you like, share it out with the golfing community. Please send in your comments, your takes, if there's something you want us to talk about. Like I said, we're tailoring this to the PGA Tour stops each week on what we think is maybe something important from the tour stop. So,
Tony, what did we say last week? Hammer that button.
Hammer the button, baby.
Hammer that button. Let's go. Let's go.
We appreciate all you guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
All right, gents. So we're on to our standings and picks. And boy, the Zurich, we didn't have a lot of action, but we had a little movement. Duvall ended up losing both bets, losing $200. Still in the lead, $3,700. We have somebody new in second place. That would be me. I lost my only bet, $100.
Your favorite place?
I'm at $2,600. It's good to be in second. And Tony, 0 for 5, 500 lost, down to 2,500.
Hey, you got to be in it to win it. Shoot your shot.
Yep. That you do. And I'll tell you what, Brooks Koepka, I mean, what the flip are you doing, man? The way you and Lowry played par threes, and you missed the cut by one, and you can't even finish in the top 20 to get me a couple bucks. I mean, give me a freaking break, Brooks. I mean, get real. I don't know what putter you need to use or what you're doing. Like, obviously, we know who carries the Rory Lowry team now.
It
ain't Lowry. It ain't Brooksy.
Yeah, did you see? Well, Lowry carried Koepka.
As much as
the first day, he made like 7 birdies, and Koepka made like 1.
He put him in a wheelbarrow and carried him around, pushed him around that entire ball.
Unbelievable. You get into an alternate shot situation with Brooks, you're just like, Lowry's just praying. He's standing over and going, oh, boy.
So not to get off topic real quick, but just, do we think Brooks Koepka earns his PGA Tour card this year? The way he's playing?
I don't know. No. He's a major killer, right? So put him on a hard golf course. We'll see. Let's give him another major. I'm gonna hold out saying he's washed until we see him on like a hard golf course, because he's not a birdie fest kind of guy usually. I mean, he's won the Waste Management, but I don't know. I'll give him some time.
I give him 6 weeks. 6 weeks is double majors. Yeah.
His ball striking is amazing. Like, all he needs is a lukewarm week with the putter, and he's right back in the mix. So, we'll see.
Stick a fork in him. He's riding his major status until it he's done. He's a watch.
I can't wait to get back into second place on a Brooksy bet.
Go ahead. Start searching Brooks Koepka at Doral this week. Well, he probably didn't.
I don't know, dude. It's not a major. It's a
signature.
It's a signature out of the gate.
No cut signature. Alex Fitzpatrick is in it. Is it
wow?
Fitzpatrick?
How about that?
Just one, but his brother.
That's amazing.
His brother's in it.
Right in there, huh?
His brother's in it. Oh yeah, that's what you said, Alex. Sorry, I was thinking Matt. Alex is in.
Yeah, Alex is in. So that's our standings. Before we do picks, I'll just jump into the DJ pool. Came out. Tony, 21st place. I'm 42nd and 72nd, respectively. And Flo broke just on a heater. Out of the 130s. He's now at 128.
Cracked the 130s. So, boys, be careful.
Out.
Be careful. I told you, it's just a slow climb. We'll see you in September. That's all I'm telling you.
So, first place, Craig Myers, look out. Muscles in second place. He's one of the guys at the Carp Club. And then Legend Larry fell down to third. But this week, the winner, gentlemen, was Gam. Gam was the winner of the DJ pool. And she is the mother-in-law.
A legend.
So
no way.
Mother-in-law took it down.
Sick.
Yes.
I love that.
She makes a mean spare ribs at Christmas time.
Ooh.
If you like that sort of thing,
Of
it's worth
course I
If you're
do.
breathing,
Yeah, what?
that is
Yeah.
worth the price of admission. And she's club champion in her division. Did you know
That's
that?
badass. That's awesome.
Yeah, her division is over 70, under 100 pounds, and walks. So she's the
Wow.
club champ.
Wow.
That's badass. That's
That's
super badass.
So anyway, she keeps it going.
I
But
love it. I love
anyway,
it.
well, what do we got for picks this week, gentlemen? I am no longer in last place, so Tony, you're calling the shots. How do you want this to run? Kind of
Yeah, we'll go Andy, Mike, and I'll wipe up the rear as
right.
toilet paper.
Yeah.
Do it.
All right.
AD,
I'm taking 5 bets this week, boys.
Wow.
All right, we're back in the mix.
Yep. I'm gonna take 5 bets. I'm gonna start it off with 2 top 10s. First top 10 is Henley and Morikawa for plus 850.
Yep.
Number 2, top 10, Gotterup and Burns plus 1300.
Plus what?
1300.
Okay.
Now I've got 2 top 20 bets. First one, Adam Scott, Maverick McNeely, and Victor Hovland plus 750. And then I have another top 20 with JT and Alex Smalley for plus 900. And my final top 40 is Thigala, Woodland, Gerard, Nicholas Hojgaard, Grazerman, Berger, Thomas, and Glover for plus 5,000.
Thomas as in JT.
Please, baby. Oh yeah.
Lucas Glover
Wow.
on a 7,700-yard golf course.
How did he even get into the signature event? I didn't even know he still played golf.
Yeah, I think he's top 50 in the world, isn't he? He might be better than that.
No
top
way.
30, maybe? Yeah, I think he's top 50.
I'll look up how he got in. Hold on.
Maybe not, but
Oh, that's right. All the good players went to live and then forgot how to play golf. So everybody moved up a food ranking. Everybody leveled up. So what was number 9 in the world was number what? 40? What's Glover?
True. You're not wrong. Not wrong.
oh, he's
Lucas
92nd.
Glover.
92nd.
Okay.
He qualified from being in the top 50 on last year's FedEx Cup list.
There we go. Somewhere close.
All right. Congrats for making the field, Glover. Need a top 40 to make somebody happy.
Top 40. The guy's a ball striker. Drives it straight. There's only like 5 holes that make this golf course long.
Until they're playing into a 20-mile-an-hour wind.
I'm okay with that.
All right.
He's an absolute ball striker.
Alrighty.
You want to know who I'm more?
Can
I'm
I
more
bet
worried
him to
about?
miss the cut?
I'm more worried about. There's no cut. There's no cut. I'm more worried about Nicholas Hojgaard out there.
Really?
Oh yeah.
All right, perfect. I know who I'm taking.
Yeah, I'm more worried about Hojgaard.
That
I just took him out.
100 on each, Duvall.
Oh yeah,
All
just
right.
100.
You got 500 on the dinner plate. All right, sounds good. What is it, me?
It
It's up
is.
to you, my friend.
$2,600. All right. Well, let's do this.
He's taking one bet.
I You know what? I'm sitting here contemplating it because you took a couple of the guys I wanted to take. So I never liked doing that.
One back, killing me softly with it.
All right, I
Soft.
go. I'm gonna with the 3 bets, and I'm going to do round one, top 5, Smotherland. That's plus 1,600. Smother man, smother whatever.
Smotherman.
There you go. Wasn't he up there in the lead at the Zurich with him and his partner? What, him and Smalley?
Yeah,
Had a couple good rounds.
that's why I took Smalley.
Yeah, so I'm taking his partner. So that'll be 100 for 1,600. My next bet is going to be a top 20. That's going to be Scotty, Cam Young, Goddard, Burns, and Bridgman. That's going to be 100 for plus 1,800.
Wow.
Yep. And then my last one.
He let us soak that one in. You
Yep.
notice that?
It's all about delivery, gents. It's all about delivery. So my last one is going to be top UK Ireland player. So out
Is
of
there
the
only one in the field?
Alex Fitzpatrick.
So I'm taking Tommy Fleetwood to come out of that at plus 210. And I am going to put 400 on that one.
Woo! Tommy boy.
So I'm going to have 600 at risk. And Tommy has to beat Alex Fitzpatrick,
Okay.
Justin Rose, who's sporting a brand new set of clubs this week. Good luck.
McLaren's.
Good
I
luck.
love it.
It's an F1 car. Good luck. And
Unbelievable.
then Shane Lowry, who just missed a cut with Brooksy over at the Zurich. So that's who Fleetwood's got to beat out for me for a plus 210, little 400 dot on that one.
Tell me more about these Justin Rose clubs.
I have no idea what they are. I just know they're new, and anytime you put new gamers in the box, like
He's been working with McLaren to get into the golf industry for the last 2 years. So they've been prototyping irons and clubs. They want to get into the golf world, and they're making like a high-end, high-performance, piece of equipment. So, and he's the first and only ambassador at this point, which seems fitting.
Yeah,
it seems fitting.
It does.
So if you have Justin Rose in any of your golf polls, now would be the time to switch him out.
I may just do that.
He may say bye-bye to the competitive world of golf. Unless they just took his irons and put a McLaren stamp on them.
They look pretty similar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty similar.
They don't even have to change the first initial.
No.
It's perfect.
No.
Just leave the M. Just change the rest.
Yep.
All right. So I got 600 in play.
Wow.
Nice.
What do you have right now? You're
bets.
at 20. You're at 2,600.
Yeah. So I just ripped off 6 of it.
Wow, dude, this is fantastic. I love this. I really do.
Hey, you can't win if you're not in.
I agree. I just think it's going to be interesting when 3 of us, if we go on a cool streak, we're like 2 weeks out of the U.S. Open with 2 bets
Don't
left.
have any money.
We have 2 bets.
Can we lower the minimum bet to $50, please?
Yeah, exactly.
How much do I have left?
25, I think.
25. So Tony,
okay,
you
all
are up. What do you got, T?
Oh, jeez.
All right, I've got 3 bets this week. Shocker, right?
Week.
I've got Jake Knapp and Minwoo Lee to top 10 for plus 1,000.
I looked at that, Tony.
Yeah. I'm going big ballers this week. This is a big ballpark.
Mm-hmm.
It's not though. See, that's the difference. It
plays. Oh, you're correct.
It is a shot maker's golf course other than 4 or 5 holes.
And on
Perfect.
Nobody's getting there in 2 anyway.
It's a strategy golf course.
Bridgman.
Perfect.
Winner.
Yeah.
I will also take Minwoo Lee and Adam Scott for a top 10 for plus 1,200.
I like that. I like that.
And you guessed it,
Knapp and Scott.
Knapp and Scott.
Wow, just strictly with the strat. And I like that play, Tony. Just getting back to your roots. Very, very well played.
What's the damage on that one, T?
Plus 1,200 on that one.
100 on each.
100 on each, please. Thank you.
Weak
Man,
sauce.
I got a hot one going into this week. I think Scotty just absolutely.
I was thinking about putting like 1,000 on him to win.
Nah, I don't like it. I think
What, you think he's gonna miss a cut?
There's no cut.
Well, all right. You know what I mean. You think he's gonna do really bad?
It's only the third time that you've tried to have somebody miss the cut in this event.
Hey,
Just
I
let
have
you know,
one more
it's
bet. I have one more bet.
Still a no cut turn.
It's ashtray potato. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I think Scotty's gonna finish his middle of the pack this week.
Middle of the pack.
Yeah.
Put the receipt down.
Yeah. I think like how many players are in there? Yeah, like he'll be somewhere in like a top 25. Somewhere in
70, and they added 2 guys. Alex Fitzpatrick and somebody else got added to make it 72.
Probably Glover. Oh yeah, Joel.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm thinking
sponsors exemption. And Homa got a sponsors exemption.
Man, I love that. I should have put Homa in there. God almighty.
It's not too late.
No, I already got 5 bets. Can't go over.
Add him to your JT and Smalley bet.
Nah, I'm good.
You can go from plus 900 to plus 2,900 in a heartbeat.
Nah.
Nah.
It's you switching. What are you doing?
No, I'm not doing anything.
Oh,
I'm not doing anything. Sitting back here.
Good,
Mike's trying to dial in a little carnage over there. He's trying to.
Don't let me interrupt.
Trying to instigate a little, maybe an additional. Our first 6 bet of the second session. Well, speaking of carnage, wait, I feel like he's getting away scot-free right now. We got to get this punishment thing settled and rolled out.
I agree.
And
he thinks we're going to forget.
Otherwise, we lose all our credibility as a podcast. We lose all our credibility. I put it out today.
That's a lot.
I have not seen anything on your punishment. There's been no pool.
I put out a thing today.
Oh, well, geez, today. Who's looking at stuff today?
Of course.
I put it out today.
The day we record the pod.
I got it. Yeah, it was my bad. It was my bad. It was my bad.
Yeah.
So,
all right. Yeah. So Tony and I. All right. So
I got an interesting one from a listener.
So we're gonna take suggestions through this weekend. This pod will air probably Wednesday or Thursday. We'll throw out some clips asking for punishment ideas. Tony and I will evaluate it, and we will come up with our selection next week. How's that sound, Tony?
I like that.
We'll roll it out next week, and then Duvall will have a week to mentally prepare, and in 2 weeks the punishment will be on.
And then directly after that, we need to figure out the punishment for the next one, because I think it would be much more fun if the day the pod comes out, like when we come to record this pod, you already know you're doing the punishment. It's done. It's like the season's over, and you're bringing your gravy, whatever,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real honest. I think food is overrated.
All right.
I think food's overrated.
Fair.
So,
fair.
Yeah. But you guys do whatever. But I'm just saying.
I did hear a crazy one.
What's that?
It is food, though. It is food. Do you guys know what Vegemite is?
No.
Yes, I heard it on the radio today. An
You know
Australian
the
delicacy.
yeah.
What is it?
It's an Australian I don't even know, like
Bread.
spread, I guess. It's a spread that you put on a sandwich, and it's like the
Insects?
leftovers of like a brewer's yeast. I don't even know how to describe it. But that was one suggestion I got. A spoonful of Vegemite.
Oh, you know what we could do, Tony? Because Duvall's like food, but we're on a podcast. So we want to see it live, right?
Right.
So,
Exactly.
like, we could actually have, like, Duvall in his garage in front of his hitting net, and Steph gets to take 5 swings with a driver.
What
See
are
if he
we
can bring
doing?
the pain.
What are we doing right now? What is
And if
happening
That
she,
sounds
and
right
if
now?
she,
great.
I don't even know if she can golf, and if she whiffs, that counts as a swing. So
Oh
I don't
my
even
god,
know. I don't even
100%
know if
then.
Steph can golf.
I'm in. I'm actually in.
You
If
think you're gonna get 5 whiffs?
oh my god, I'm gonna get 4 at least if I can dodge one.
I'm gonna fly
I'm
down
gonna.
for
I
emergency.
know. I was just gonna say I'm gonna video chat her some lessons. We're
Like,
gonna get her set up. Gonna get her on the range.
I got one that I had to give her. I had to take her out and give her an 18-hole playing lesson where I couldn't play. I had to critique every swing and give her some sort of something after every single shot she hit. So if she whiffs, I have to stop and be like, this is what you did. And I have to like caddy for her. I have to do this and we have to record the whole thing. I brought it to her and she thought that was more of a punishment for her than it was for me.
I
was just
figured
gonna
that.
say, yeah, that's now she know how. Now she knows how Care Bears invite guests feel by the end of the week.
Exactly.
Constant judgment the entire way.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if we had an unlimited budget, we could do some wild stuff.
Agreed.
We might, Tony. There's a lot of good 0-interest credit cards out there right now for 2 years. We're kind of unlimited. We could do a lot.
All right.
Well,
I'm sure we could probably continue to transfer balance all of it too for at least another couple, for at least another 2.
Yeah. Oh,
We've
yeah.
got 4 years. All right, we got 4
Roll
years.
it over.
4 years to pay for it.
Yeah.
Listen, listeners, the world is your oyster. Unlimited budget. What are we doing?
Yeah.
What is Andy doing? That's the real question.
Correct.
All right, let us know.
Correct.
And then I do like the idea of having it predetermined, so just when you walk into the pod, whatever the punishment is, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is nice to personalize the punishment, but
That's true.
you know, because like gravy for me or you wouldn't have been that bad, but for Andy, it's kind of diabolical. So
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
right,
I'm still off of it.
All right, well that's a wrap for our picks and our standings. Good luck, gents. And we're on to our last segment of the night, our world famous
Player or Pretender.
All right, we are going for 4 in a row, Duvall. We're starting to get our groove back, and I guess the Fitzpatricks won. Defending champion of Doral last time was Adam Scott, and Tony knew that right away. So are we doing Australian PGA professionals this week, Tony?
Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it.
I was gonna say what Fitzpatrick's are.
What do we got?
I gave it away. I knew the Adam Scott trivia too quick, right? I should have let Andy guess.
I had no idea. I was gonna say Tiger, and then I realized it was 2016.
A little in the gap there.
Yeah,
but yeah, so we've got our 2 truths and a lie, the golf version featuring Aussies this week, boys. Yeah, so just in honor of Adam Scott, so let's get it. All right. And golfer number 1, Andrew Buckle, born in Brisbane, Australia, turned pro in 2002. He won the 2002 Queensland Open on his professional debut and has 3 professional wins to his credit. He played on the PGA Tour from 2004 to 2008, with his best finish being tied for fourth at the 07 Buick Invitational. His best major championship finish was a T61 at the 2006 Open Championship. That is golfer number 1, Andrew Buckle. And golfer number 2, we've got Mark Hensby, born in Melbourne, Australia, turned pro in 94. Hensby played on the PGA Tour for most of the 2000s and recorded his lone victory at the 04 John Deere Classic. His major championship results include a T5 at the U.S. Open, along with a T15 at the 2005 Open Championship. That's golfer number 2, Mark Hensby. And golfer number 3, Jeff Manor, born in Perth, Australia, turned pro in 2001. Recorded multiple professional victories, including a win on the Asian Tour before earning his PGA Tour card for the 2009 season. His major championship results include missed cuts at the 2006 PGA Championship and 2008 U.S. Open, but he did have a finish of T60 at the 2007 Open Championship. That's golfer number 3, Jeff Manor.
Manor?
Yes.
That's even worse. Soapy said no. Oh, man.
Jeff is Geoff, if that helps you at all.
Doesn't. Not at all. One bit, Toby. Thank you.
Who was, we know number 2 is good. What was number 1's name again? Buckle?
Andrew Buckle.
Andrew Buckle.
Yeah. Andrew, I don't buckle. I feel like Buckle, especially those high of finishes, I feel like I would have seen that name somewhere before. And that's during your wheelhouse years there, Duvall. Like, you should know. And I think Manor is a little more under the radar with his finishes, so he could have slid through without us knowing his name. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm not ready to make a pick yet, but just thinking it out loud, like, I think Buckle. God, I feel like I would have heard that name before somewhere.
I'm leaning towards Manor as being the fake guy.
He knew what we were doing. Come on, Tony. That's ridiculous. For those listening on audio, Tony just turned his screen off, so now we can no longer watch him squirm as we talk about it.
Tony is now in the back doing God knows what.
Oh, I know.
Mike, I'm going to be real honest with you. I think Andrew Buckle is real. I think he is.
All right. Well,
I'm just telling you. I think he is.
All right. Well,
to be honest with you, there's there was a guy I know that won. Hey, Tony, what was the event that he won right off the rip as a pro?
The Queensland Open.
I mean, I'm usually up watching Australian Pro Tour.
Is that the one that that like Leishman and all them go to? Is that the same time as like the Australasian PGA and like the Australia PGA Championship? Because there was like, I don't know, there was a guy that won his opening and I can't remember who it is. I think one's real, but whatever. Mike, I'm willing to go with you. Whatever you want to do.
I think it's the opposite, but you seem more convinced than I am. I'm just going with the game theory of what I laid out. That I just feel like we would have heard the Buckle name before. But I'm willing to roll with you. You've been right before. It's a coin flip. It's a straight coin flip.
Yeah, but do we want to stick with game theory? That's GTO. Game theory optimal is right in our wheelhouse when it comes to the poker and all that stuff. And it's just, sometimes you're right and sometimes you're wrong.
Yeah, no, that's where we're at. I mean, if
That's
you
what
feel
GTO
strongly
is.
about it, I would go with you this time, and if we tie again, we'll go with me next time. How's that sound?
Okay. All right. I think 3 is fake. Tony.
Final answer, boys.
Yeah. Round of
He's trying to
applause.
find, he's trying to find the
The
applause.
round of applause.
Good job, Duvall.
I don't know. It's not playing. Good job. Good job. Good
Yeah.
job.
Oh, good work.
Good job. Way to talk it out. Way to think it out.
Good work,
Well done,
Duvall.
boys.
Oh man.
You
Well
get to
done.
guess again. You're the guess again. You won the coin flip.
Does this work? There we go.
There
There
we
we go. Hey.
I'm just listening for the click. I'm
Yeah.
like, it's either like the or the.
Oh, I gotta get a buzzer. I need a.
Yeah.
You need the Price is Right lose song.
Yeah.
Wah, wah. Oh, I'll get that for sure.
Wow. Well, you're not going to need it for another 18 weeks.
Yeah.
Find it back.
Love it.
Yep.
Plenty of time to find it. That's
30
4
seconds
in a
removed
row.
from a coin flip. I love.
Hey, that's just like making an 8-foot par putt at the Open.
Agreed.
Hey, you're not wrong.
That's Open. You got to keep the round going with some, some luck.
That's
make
right.
a-
That's right.
10-foot par putt at the U.S. Open to keep your round going. That's what we just
Exactly.
did. So
Exactly.
Well done. Well done.
Love it.
I'm proud of the effort.
Me
So,
too.
well, good. Well, that wraps up Player Pretender. Now we're on to our world famous potpourri, and
Man.
seems like everything's world famous for us,
Yeah.
But
at this point,
anything for the good of the order, boys?
I did have something, but I think we covered the rule change thing I wanted to bring up. So
Did
Yeah.
you guys hear about the Live Louisiana event getting canceled?
Yeah. Is that official yet?
Supposedly it's done.
I
They
heard
wrote
it's
out
rumored.
they wrote out a letter. I guess whoever did it wrote out a letter and thanked the PGA Tour for their event last week at the Zurich, and they're going to give their continued support to the PGA Tour, and they're not going to be playing a live golf event for like 6 weeks or something. Live Louisiana event.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're I don't know if it's
Those guys will be super sharpened up for the next major then.
it's been postponed rather than outright canceled
Yeah.
until they secure additional funding.
Oh my God, they really are pulling the money. They really are. That's crazy.
So, well, this says 19 hours ago that the event was canceled. So
Interesting.
they've been going back and
a
forth.
smart man told me earlier this week, we were talking about the whole live thing, and he goes, rich people don't allow themselves to lose money for very long. And this had that written all over it from the jump. I mean, they were just throwing money at,
I mean, it's very true. I mean, successful, wealthy people have the money, but they're just not going to burn it. They have the ability to fund live infinitely if they want to. But like you said, Tony, at some point, they're just not going to burn money to burn it. It just, at some point, it hurts, even though they could just print it when they want to.
So what's I thought their ultimate goal, I thought the ultimate goal was to be in the
sports wash, right?
Well, I thought it was the PGA Tour. I thought, what's his name? Asir, or the guy from the head of the PIF?
Yeah, that guy.
He wants to be, walking around and hanging out with all the guys that were incorporated and networked with the PGA Tour. So does that just mean
maybe he
like it's
sees the
done?
writing on the wall that they're never going to let him in?
Yeah. I don't know. It's so
old boys club.
Very strange. Very strange.
I mean, two guys jump ship and the whole thing folds like a house of cards. It's crazy.
Yeah, they might know what's coming. They might know it's coming.
Yeah.
It's a shame because like there was the potential for some really cool changes to the game, but
Well, okay, so let me ask you this.
Mm.
Do you think that if Liv shuts down, the PGA Tour can continue to have $20 million purses for all that stuff? Like, is this a model that can sustain, or is there like a reset or something at some point? Because they just, they just let go of like 50 of their employees. They didn't hire 70 other positions that they were looking to hire on the PGA Tour, and they cut the Hawaii swing.
Yeah.
So, like, do you think that they can just sustain that?
well, I mean, they also changed from a for-profit organization or to a for-profit organization. So a lot of those cuts and things, I don't know if that's just because they're redirecting money or they're just like looking at revenue and expenses differently, So, I mean, I don't know where that money came from in the first place, so it's hard for me to comment, but I mean, I don't see it going the other way. I can't imagine. I don't know. What do you think, Mike?
I think we should switch gears to something super interesting. Duvall, what if I were to tell you that in preparation for our Pro Scratch Titleist event on Monday, Tony and I went out and played 4 or 5 holes today.
Oh,
And just as my first rounds on the grass, whatever. So, and what if I were to tell you that on the where was it, the par 3, Tony, our second hole, we started
you
7.
made a hole in one?
So what if I told you on number 8, we both started trying to do our best Cam Young impersonation and figuring out how to swing the club with a massive pause in our swing.
Massive pause, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Did
What if I were to tell you?
Did we get video?
No, I thought about that. We should have. But
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Yeah. We dropped the ball in that one.
I'm sending shirtless swings from my garage.
Mike, you're right. This is way more interesting.
Yeah. So I guess we would comment on each other. Tony, in fact, did not pause, but he hit it super solid. Like, it was a really good transition, like super tight for early in the year. I thought it was good.
Thank you.
Tony, feel free. You don't have to be just tell it how it is. If I didn't do it, I didn't do it.
Well, no, there was like a couple mishaps, but that's to be expected when you're trying something, right? So we had a couple moments, but there was a lot of really good. Like, I've never seen you turn back like that. Like, I think you were saying how you had a turn to stabilize, to pause,
to support it. Yes,
and like I think you moving that way not only got you a little extra zoom at the bottom, but also like getting through it too. Like, I've never seen you clear that smoothly either. So,
I'm just out here with nothing. I've got nothing. This is the worst. Like, this is absolutely.
This is part of the beginning of your punishment, Duvall. By the way, you have to visualize everything. We're not giving you shit.
It was sweet, man. It's sweet. There's some moments of pure brilliance for sure.
Yeah. So what he was saying, Duvall, was like, so like for you at home that want to try the Cam Young, I found myself cheating my turn, and when you cheat your turn and you try to pause, like there's nothing to support the pause. Your hands are there, and like all of a sudden, I go from that to like. So it made me do a turn to support my hands, and so I could feel like I stopped. Did I ever stop, Tony? I don't think I did. I felt like I did, but
I can say this confidently. You stopped more than I did.
that means if I stopped once, then I beat you.
Yes,
But
yes.
but I would say that it looked like Tony, his hands kind of just hung there for a second. It wasn't like ever a stop like a Bob Murphy or something, but it was definitely. Whereas like when you swing before, it was like Zorro or Indiana Jones with a whip. It's
Yes.
just like
Boom, boom. Yeah.
yeah,
Agreed.
where now you were like here, and you could definitely see the transition, and it was pretty solid. I thought. I mean,
Well,
you could
guys,
just
this
hear
is
it.
this is
You could
really
just hear it
fun.
in the ball. You could just hear it in the ball. So it was.
Yeah,
It
this
was
is.
good. So.
You guys want to stay on here and just keep playing handsies with each other, or what do you want to do here?
Kinda.
What do you want to do here?
Kind of feels
Whatever.
good. You know,
Whatever, man.
It's first time trying it. It felt good. What we talked about your
Whatever.
boxer
Whatever, dude.
swings earlier. Now we can't exchange information about our games.
Yeah, because I didn't get to see it. That's the
Oh.
difference.
All right, all right.
I have no comment.
All right,
That's how punishments work.
I'm
You're
just
welcome.
sitting. Well, I'll take this for a punishment. You can't give me two, so this is it. All right, punishment's
No,
over, everybody. I'm sorry we left you out. My fault.
It's an appetizer.
I love it. I love it.
Appetizer.
I
Third
can't.
sword.
I
But
can't
anyway.
wait. I kind of want to fly up and get a video camera and video the pro scratch. I'm not
That'd
gonna
be
lie.
amazing.
Yeah, I really do.
The foursome is primo.
Yeah,
sure.
really do. Yeah.
We got me and DJ, reigning club champ, and Tony and Buckets is going to be teeing it up. So that's going to be and we're playing together. I think it's well, I don't know what the official time is. We were like I think 12:20, but
Oh,
Yeah,
I like
that's
to let it warm up a little bit.
That's even better because
Perfect.
But it's
you
supposed to
gotta.
be 58 and rain the entire day. So
You know what though? I'm gonna be real honest with you.
What's
DJ
that?
and Buckets, 12:30 tea time. They get everything in the morning cleared away, and then you get them a couple of buckets, and you just get the systems flowing properly,
Yep.
lube it up, and you just ride. You just ride.
If I learned anything while we were in Florida, it's how to host a player, host a partner.
That's
How you do it.
oh yeah, that's what happened.
Andy gave us a master class in how to get a partner going for sure.
Just hey,
Mm-hmm.
just have to dial it in properly. Can't it? It's a fine line. It's a fine line, boys. But they know it well.
So it was a good warm up today for the Western New York PGA, the first event of the year.
Wait,
Brooke
so let's be real. Let's
Yeah.
finish what you guys are saying. So did you
Yeah.
actually hit it solid?
Yeah. Dude, I
Or-
swear to God, I thought when Mike tried it, I thought he was gonna make a hole in one. He was just like, it looked so good from where we were. He was like 6 feet short, but it was like dead on line, big high cut, like so pretty. I thought we were going right to the bar.
I love that.
But yeah, and then he hit. Yeah. It's good. It's good stuff.
Mike, are you thinking of? Yeah, nice. I
No,
like that.
I think we're about to say the same thing. I think just in the 7 to 8 swings I made trying it, I think I'm going to roll with it on Monday.
Absolutely.
I love
I
it.
think I'm just rolling it out on Monday.
Absolutely.
Like I played last Thursday, I went out with Buckets and a couple Care Bear and a couple people, and I caught up to him on 14. I pulled an 8-iron into the bunker, didn't finish the hole. 15, I hit one way right, didn't even go get it because it's car path only. Dropped the ball up there in the fairway, duck hooked it over to 15. I was 200 yards out on 15, and I duck hooked a 4-iron through the trees and had like 120 into the green from 16. and then hit gap wedge, like I think somewhere. I don't even know where I hit it. So then 16, I hit a drive about a mile high, and then hit my second shot out of bounds. And I just told the guys, I think there's French fries burning. I'm gonna go check on them or something like that. I gotta get out of here. I had like lost 3 balls and a couple swings, and it was so. What I did today was far more productive than my last attempt. So I feel good about it.
I love that.
Feel good.
And it was blowing out there. Speaking of playing in the wind, we got
Yeah.
a nice little breeze while we were out there.
It was.
But
There
yeah,
you
I'm
go.
excited. It's gonna be fun. Get
Yeah.
the camera crew, Andy. Come on.
Man, I
Let's
would,
go.
I would love to.
And next pod Monday or whenever we do the pod again, I'm not going to do it now because it'll be an hour. But I shared with Tony my new putting approach this year, and I'm going to rule that out at Brooklyn as well. For better or worse, I'm going to do
Nice.
18 holes.
DJ
And
buckets.
just
DJ.
poor DJ. DJ, I told you I'd make you one birdie. That's all I'm giving you is one birdie, and just hang on. Just hang on, brother.
Wow.
Love it.
I love it.
We'll have a
boys.
lot to report on next week for sure.
I can't wait to hear it. I
I'll
can't
try to
wait.
get the Arcos going so you can follow along. If I can get it going, I'll let you know. I'm missing the Arcos on my sand wedge, so I might just take it from my lob wedge to the sand wedge because I never use lob wedge. The sand wedge got tossed gently back to the cart once, and the Arcos wasn't on it anymore. I don't know what happened to that.
It happens.
You know, I went all Max Homa. The only difference is I didn't stand up in front of a camera and say that that's bad and people shouldn't do it. I totally agree. You got to let the steam out. Let the steam out. It's healthy. Can't hold it in. Once in a while, just a little peep. Just a little one.
What a treat. I
Little
can't
steam.
wait to get the update, man.
It's a little tickle.
All right. Well, I think we've gone over our allotted time this year. This pod. If anybody's hung in this long, thank you.
Yeah.
And week, Ben.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers,
Pro
boys.
Pat.
Hammer that button.
Hammer it.
Hammer
Like
it. Hammer it.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. Follow. Everything.
But even on my best days, I can hit a one for drive.